Hi Capricorn. This is a mini reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I tried to do your guys' reading like 3 different times yesterday, so I don't know if it was the cards, but the energies just did not feel right. It was very distracting. So actually your messages today are coming through pretty good, but I wanted to lay everything out to make sure I had the right deck and I felt good doing it. So I got your cards laid out for you. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to jump in. Okay. So in your energy, the overall vibe, what's going on with you? So 8s might be very significant. You guys could be seeing them. I was also picking up on 3s, like a sequence of 33. And then I'm getting really strong 8s, but that more so kind of feels like dates, like the progression of 4 moving into 8s. So it just makes me feel like there's a stability situation that is getting effort put into it, that is being worked upon, perfected, created. It's like all about stability. So you do have a couple of cool things going on. And that is a lot of like the theme with your reading. I see some good stuff, I see some weird stuff. So we're just going to jump into it, right? So in your own energy, there was a situation that you were determined to make an unexpected change. I don't know if I'm wording that right, but let me just show you what I seen in my head. It was almost like I seen an image of a person walking through the woods, like on this path. Now this path represents your life, your experiences, right? The way, your day to day, how it is, how it was, okay? So it's just your life, your day-to-day life, your routines, was this path. But then you kind of noticed something where there was an off path. There was a different path that you could take. It was available to you, and it piqued your curiosity. So I do feel like you went for it, or that you're going to go for it. For some of you guys, this could be past energies, this could be current, this can be future. You just have to take it how it resonates. But that's where we're starting off this journey, is there's a path that is available to you, and you're going to be creating something from this new experience. When you're on this path, it was the Two of Wands, by the way. So with the Two of Wands energy, it asks, do you want to stay where you're at and keep everything the same? Do you want to keep the same routine, the same lifestyle? Or do you want to change something in your life, okay? And I do feel like you chose to, take the path that's less followed. You wanted to do something new. The opportunity presented itself. So it shows me that you're currently putting energy, effort, you're creating something in your life. So you took that path. You took this new path that gave you an opportunity to go somewhere, to do something. And you're putting in like all of this work and this creativity and your energy, right? So you're building something. You're currently building something right now. And then here in a while, or what's taking place here in August for you, is you're watching your efforts and whatever you've been creating, it's going to bloom, okay? So you're going to actually experience it firsthand. It's going to be blooming, and it's going to launch. It's going to take off. Whatever you've been putting your energy into. It's this new thing that has came into your life, or that's coming into your life. And it's beautiful. Like you've taken the time to perfect something. You worked towards something. Learn something, right? It was, you did this on your own. And now it's like you see all your efforts kind of bloom into these beautiful flowers, and they take off into the world. They become something. And that is what your new path is. The new path is like a self-made path. you've seen an empty, an empty path, an empty field, and you kind of put your touches on it, and now everything's in full bloom and you get to enjoy it. Other people get to experience it and enjoy it. So that was really cool. I love that. I love that for you. Now there's other things in your life. I felt like this was a couple different areas. There is something romantic popping through. Doesn't have to be, but it does. There is something between you and another person, this connection that you have. And I'm really liking what I see, because if some of you guys were having a falling out with someone based on character, if that makes any sense, and not on, I don't think this is your character, because you seem very put in place. You seem very mature right now. You seem grounded, very steady. Okay, your energies and everything are somewhere else on things that are going to create more positivity in your life. Now, there is a person around you, King of Swords, so they're coming up as like an air element. They don't have to be an air sign. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be that, but they could be taking on these qualities for you. But usually the King of Swords, they can be cold, they can be rugged, they could be mean, but they usually have their reasoning for doing something like that, okay? So it's like based on what they see or what they know is kind of what they express. Whatever. But I do feel like you've just been experiencing that kind of behavior with an individual that maybe felt like you were getting the sharper end of the knife with them. They were a little bit more brute or cold or distant. It looks like something really wasn't going too smoothly there. And you had to look at this connection, look at this person, because something felt like it was falling out. There was misunderstandings. I do feel like at one point of time, you and this person were really working together towards things, we're on the same page, but it looks like it got neglected over some time, and you're kind of wondering, is it even worth your time and effort to put any of your energy into this, to try anything with this person, or should you give up? Should you walk away from this person? Should you just ignore it and let it be what it is, or should you try and make things healthy and work and be, progressive with you and someone else? But it looks like, which I'm happy to see, because you are focused, you are in the heart of your own reading, okay? You are creating this abundant energy for yourself, and you're focusing on very important things that you want to see grow, that you want to see healthy, that kind of stuff. So you're in a good place, a very mature place as well. And this person, and you're not backing down from that standpoint either. And this person sees that, which might create some kind of change within them, because I'm looking at this card and he looks a little bit less defensive when it comes to you. So someone might be letting their guard down and changing their behaviors up, and maybe even tapping into a little bit more of their emotional side. And what I mean by that too, it's like, tapping into your emotional side, or this person's emotional side, but being more communicative with you in a healthy way, or showing more healthy efforts towards you, because at this point you feel like it's up to them to nurture the connection. Maybe you've tried in the past and something, you got this cold, detached behavior. Well, that's going to change, okay? Because, look at this Seven of Pentacles. It's like, well, do I even do I scrap it because it's all dead and unhealthy, or do I work towards this? And I feel like your person is making the effort with the Sun, being very communicative, very expressive, very balanced, very healthy, very joyful. It's just a warmer vibe. So going from this cold, wintry, and then moving into this nice, warm energy, okay? And that might take you off guard, this unexpected change within them, like you're not used to it. So that's going to be something popping up here. And we do have at the bottom here this beautiful opportunity to heal, which I like to see. And there's something here with the... That's interesting. I actually want to clarify that because look how these two... We got the Magician and we got the Star. This could be around the full moon. We got a full moon in Aquarius. What is that? I think that's... No, it's tomorrow, the full moon in Aquarius. But you see how, like, these two are alchemizing water? He's, like, lifting it up to his hand, and she is pouring the water in, and there's, like, some kind of a portal going on here. So there's some kind of, like, beautiful... It almost feels kind of telepathic exchange going on between you and something else. Let me see what that's talking about. What is this Magician and the Star? Yeah, awesome. We have the Four of Wands and the Empress. That's beautiful. Stepping into an Empress vibe. Here's those birds at the top. So I'm almost curious if this has something to do with the person that you're dealing with. Because there's some kind of silent communication where it's like you really don't have to talk too much with this person. I know that sounds weird. It almost kind of feels like telepathic. There's just like an underlining knowing going on. But it's not even about that. It's almost more so about the exchange of energy, okay? It's just become lighter and more emotion-filled, but in a positive way. And we have the Four of Wands and the Empress, which talks, you know, the Empress is the queen of all queens, right? She's the queen of queens. She does not chase anybody. She's a really good manifester. There's something in the works for her that she's trying to create to build like this beautiful, there's that four again, this beautiful, steady foundation for herself. So there's something here going on with this person where it's like they can be allowed in, but the attitude has to change, right? They have to show you that they are worthy. You know, they have to step up to the plate and like prove themselves, if that makes any sense. So it was really interesting. But that is your reading, Capricorn. It's just a quick little mini one. I hope you guys liked it, and I will speak to you guys again soon. Bye.